There was a movie called The Pursuit of Happiness. In the one scene, the main character Chris Gardner goes for a job interview looking exactly like this. And the reason Chris was coming directly from a police arrest. The night before he had been taken from his home.
Chris Gardner?
Yeah.
Because he did not pay multiple parking tickets. But that was not even the worst part. His life was already falling apart. He did not have enough money to pay rent, barely had food to eat, no stable job and no money for his son's education.
Do you remember that rent is due next week?
And in the middle of all this chaos, that interview became one of the most important moments of his life. Anyone looking at his condition would have instantly rejected him. But somehow by the end of interview he get hired.
I don't know how you did it dressed as a garbage man, but you really pulled it off in there.
Thank you very much, Mr. Twistle. This part of my life is called internship.
And was not even more surprising is that it was not fiction. This actually happened to the real Christopher Gardner. Because even in that moment he used one skill. A skill that many top performers have talked about again and again.
Confidence comes from the thing that you built. You must build belief. You must build confidence.
In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people thinking, what they say. In my mind, I'm always the best.
A confident guy is much better than a talented guy.
I'm still the greatest of all time. I am the greatest.
So today we will talk about 3 types of confident, their dark upside, and most importantly how to fix them. Sometimes there's a voice inside all of us saying, what if I fail, what if I'm not good enough? That's the difference between self-confident and self-doubt. Example, teacher asks a question in your class, you know the answer but stay silent because your mind keeps saying, what if I'm wrong, people will laugh. So bro, listen carefully. Instead of trying to prove yourself, start improve yourself. Take small wins, answer once, take one step, take one risk. Right? No, at that point make yourself mentally stronger. And you should never constantly think negatively about yourself because your mind is most powerful weapon. It's make you stronger. The body is what people see, but real strength came from your mind. And always remember, a ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. You have always been an introvert. Talking to new people already feel difficult. Sometimes you cannot even maintain proper eye contact, and the moment you are surrounded by a lot of people, your nervousness gets triggered. Then your mind starts overthinking and suddenly you feel uncomfortable. In simple terms, this is what we call social anxiety. Now the question is, why does this happen? So basically there's a part of the brain called amygdala. It is responsible for how we respond to emotions. Suppose you are giving a presentation for first time or speaking in front of people at school or in public, and then you see crowd in front of you. At that exact moment, the amygdala, which acts as your emotional center, triggers a freeze response in your brain. You can't say anything. You know exactly what you wanted to say, but suddenly you forget everything. Then feels completely wasted. Now look, in some cases it can be genetically related, which may improve with help from doctor or psychiatrist. But if you feel that you can work on it yourself, then the first thing is get out of the house. Yes, if you have free time during the day, go outside at least for 1 to 2 hours. Go to a place where there are a lot of people around. Then observe people. Notice what they are doing, where they are going, what their body language look like, what they are talking. Observe all of these things. And yes, if you have a phone with you, try keeping it in your pocket for a while. If you're taking out again and again, you just end up getting distracted because you came outside to observe people, not your phone. And believe me, this trick works because I have personally sometimes used it myself. Maybe not 100%, but it can help reduce a significant part of your social anxiety. Emotional instability or borderline personality disorder refers to people whose mood can sometimes be extremely good and at other time become extremely low. There are also 3 emotions involved in this. These 3 emotions can ruin many people's life, but if they are given the right direction, the same 3 emotions can transform emotional instability into emotional confidence. The first emotion is anger. Some people expressing by shouting, some expressing it by breaking things, and some end up hurting themselves. Many times the reason is not getting what we wanted, but if this same anger, instead of making you give up on life, is converted into determination, it can change your life. The second emotion is greed. Remember when we were kids, when our mom promised us a chocolate just so we would finish the task. When there's an incentive, we tend to use our full effort and focus. When we are strongly motivated, we don't get tired easily. And if this same desire is not for material things alone, but for personal growth, for learning and for becoming better, you will keep moving forward. The third emotion is fear. As a child, we were afraid of ghosts. As we were grow older, we became afraid of taking risks, start something new or failing. But if this same fear becomes the fear of not growing in life or the fear of not achieving your goals, it may push you work even harder. Your efficiency and discipline can both improve. That's why I believe the true path of success is through the fear of failure. So these were some of the important topics we covered today that we discussed in this video. Make sure to leave a like for my hard work. If you have any question or suggestion, let me know in the comments. And if you want to watch more content like this in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Till then, keep learning, keep growing.